Okay, welcome back guys to another video. My name's BigZ Racing and we're going to be doing every NASCAR Heat game comparison. The first game we're going to do is NASCAR Heat Evolution, the very first NASCAR Heat game of the new franchise. And it is known as the worst NASCAR game ever. We're going to do the 2016 seasons because that's what this is based off of, but this game did have 2017 DLC. But I've got the 2016 and I've got some DLC for it, so we're going to do that. Before we get into it, we're going to look over some of the schemes. And so we had Ryan Ellis in the 93. I don't think this was the first game with the NASCAR Next in it. Look, Noah Gragson right there. Wow. Before he was even with KBM. That's wild. I never knew that actually. And in this game, look at Daniel Hemrick in his Brad Keselowski Cup car. It's weird, but that's how it was back then because they didn't have a full field license yet. But in this game, all Toyota DLC was free, and there were some free packs. But like Eric Jones this time was an Xfinity driver. He's a fantasy driver, technically like a fantasy cup driver, but he got some schemes based off his Xfinity cars. Ben Kennedy's in the Cup Series based off his truck scheme, I believe, or something like that. Something in the realm of that. Bobby Labonte was in the 32 car instead of Jeffrey Earnhardt off of his 4 starts. 4, that's it. Ty Majeski, it's wild some of the changes are. Look, Michael McDowell was with Levine. They don't even drive Chevys no more. McMurray's retired. Casey Mears retired. Menard retired. Newman's in the 6 car now. Danica Patrick gone. Reagan retired. Tyler Reddick is in the 29 car truck. The legend Brian Scott. Regan Smith's still here. He has some schemes too apparently. Huh, did not know that. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. apparently had no schemes. It's disappointing. Did Tony have any? I guess he had a few. Matt Tift was like an add-on. He's like a pre-order bonus or something like that. He got some schemes too. Yeah, this game brings back some old memories. But look, Harrison Burton. Wow. But I do believe that we are going to go with not Junior. I just want to see what schemes he had. We're probably going to go with my favorite driver, Chase Elliott. But yeah, we'll go with Chase. We'll do a short race just to show off how the physics were in this game. So let's jump into that. Let's jump into that right now. So we qualified 39th. And let me just say, just from the qualifying, this game feels a lot different. I'm not used to it all. So in this game, there is no stability help. It's either, I think, arcade or simulation. And if you use simulation, you were just wild because it was ridiculously hard, and you wouldn't want to ever do it again. It was ridiculous. So everybody played on arcade and online. It was awful. This game has no look back view or side view, so the way you're looking right now is the only way you're going to look this entire race. Also, I forgot to say, Homestead is going to be the track we do for each test for the game, so we're going to watch this. This game, at the time of its release, was a fun game for everybody. The online, while it was toxic, was fun. I don't care what anybody says. Now, compared to now, this game sucks awful. It was awful. But now, like at this time, this was a decent game. And I can remember many memories of me, Will Wrangler 3, NASCAR, no wait, that's not his name anymore. I think it's like Ethan F1YT or whatever he wants to call himself. He changes his name every other day, it feels like, LOL. Gav1235, we would all used to play online. We used to stream this game all the time. I can remember one stream very vividly. That was like right before the solar eclipse back in 2017. We all stayed up all night. We were streaming. My most successful stream I've ever done. It was awesome. We just had so much fun that night. We done some stupid races, and we would do like long Indianapolis races so we could have pit strategy, which I would win because I was, at the time, I was the smartest with pit strategy and at best at the game. But this game led me to having a lot more friends, and honestly, out of all the Heat games, it's the one I enjoyed most playing with friends. Now, just play alone, I mean, it could have been better. I think that NASCAR 15 was better at the time, and NASCAR 15 is still better, and NASCAR 15 is better than most games today. But we're talking next gen, and everybody wanted the next gen NASCAR game. Duesenberry Martin, this is their first build, and Monster Games just came back on. This was the first game they both built together, and NASCAR Heat 5 Monster Games ain't on it. That's why it's basically NASCAR Heat 4 with some changes. It's because Monster Games left. Now, NASCAR Heat 6, who knows what it could be. And I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be on PS5. Hopefully it's still on PS4, because I can't get a PS5 that early on. It's just too expensive. But, like, that's why. So I just want to let that be known. Like, this was the first game of the new NASCAR Heat series. Monster Games made the original ones like NASCAR Heat and NASCAR Heat 2002, but they were nowhere near as good. I mean, they were 10 times better, and the games weren't, but like, graphics didn't matter at the time. It was just about fun. Now everybody cares about physics, sounds, gameplay, all this other stuff, all these other things. You can't just have fun anymore. That's not what matters. I like NASCAR Heat Evolution because it was fun. Now, you would think I'd be bored out of my mind because I'm sitting in 25th right now and I'm sucking. But I'm talking. I'm not concentrating is why. But so the sounds in this game are pretty bad, but like, Monster Games hadn't made a game in what, 15 years? This was the sounds they used in, I think, NASCAR or Dirt to Daytona. These sounds right here. It was Dirt to Daytona or NASCAR Heat 2002. It was these very sounds. And same for like the squeals and stuff like that. And you only had 3 camera views. I forgot to mention that. I think that's still the same today. There might be one where there's like nothing. Like it's just like splitter cam. I don't know. I can't remember. I only use a chase view, and when Heat 5 comes out, you can guarantee. Actually, by the time I've uploaded this, Heat 5 will come out. Now that I've thought about it, I'm sorry, but like they'll have that far chase, and you know I'll be using that for sure. But overall, Heat Evolution was a good game, in my opinion, if you wanted to have fun. If you're just looking for an arcade racing game, this is the game for you. It wasn't meant to be taken serious. It's not meant to be a simulation game. If you want that, go play iRacing. None of these games are meant to be iRacing. Yes, I know there's esports for NASCAR. You have NASCAR Heat games now. Don't take it as seriously as iRacing. Yes, the guys who do that are amazing at what they do, and they're great drivers on iRacing and this. But this is NASCAR Heat franchise is a arcade game, not a simulation game. That's common sense, I think. But guys, I want to thank you for watching this part of the video. I screwed that up because the video ain't over, but I know it was in the last lap and it's just where my head went. But thank you for watching this part. Now I'm going to finish 26. Matt DiBenedetto in the 49 car past me. Let's move on to Heat 2. So, we got Heat 2 now. Updated menu. Looping video in the background. And this is the first game we have split screen. And I didn't play career mode in this game. I played tons of multiplayer. You can now make custom cars in the game. Like, customs. They weren't good, but you could make them. So yeah. All 3 series were now in the game. So, that was our quick overview of the menu. Not much detail to go through. I ain't gonna go through all the drivers because that'd just take too long. So let's hop into our quick race. So, before we get into anything, I want to address like the new sounds in the game. The engine sounds did change a little bit, but not much at all. Like very little. Like it isn't as bad as Heat Evolution, but it's not wonderful. But I wanted to say that before we got into story time on NASCAR Heat 2. So, NASCAR Heat 2 is one of my favorite NASCAR games of all time. In terms of fun. Not play, just fun. Me and Lorengo 3 and Ethan F1 have had countless memories on this game. Actually, throw in Gav1235 and there's two. Because we used to stream this game all the time back on YouTube, back in those days. This game is so much fun, and I'm just gonna keep saying it because at the time this game was amazing. Now the game looks like a PS3 game, and yeah, but this is all we had back then on PS4. And this game is amazingly fun, in my opinion. So I'm honestly miss like everybody playing because I miss having fun on NASCAR games. Now that I've found a new group of people to play with on NASCAR Heat 4, I'm enjoying Heat games again. They're just career, because that's all I used to do. I would never play online, because I hate playing online unless I got somebody to play with. Because you got that, like, you can just act stupid and have fun with your buddies when you have people to play with. But, like, this game, like, it was a big step up from Heat Evolution with the extra series and stuff like that, but graphics are hardly different. There's some better graphics, like the sun there, like that would have been nowhere near as good in Heat Evolution, but yeah. So there's some like stuff that was updated, but it's basically a little bit better, and there's enough of an upgrade that you can call it NASCAR Heat 2. So yeah, like, I enjoy the game. It's an arcade game. Like, it's what these games are meant to be. And I miss the simplicity of these games. I can't remember if I said this in the Heat Evolution part of the video, but I miss the simplicity. Because everybody's like, I want a simulation style game. If you want a simulation style that's so accurate to NASCAR that it's almost identical, go play iRacing. You don't have to have a big expensive computer. Almost any computer can run it. And it's $10 a month. 10 or 20. Or it's like 60 for a year. You're basically buying a game. You're basically buying the Heat game. Because you're going to buy, if you buy them, you're probably going to buy them every year. And they're $60 a year. So, that's just how that works. Woohoo! Got loose off that corner. But like, yeah. Split screen, bruh, it brings back so many memories. A split screen, because me, Wrangler, and Ethan F1 were all at my house for my birthday, and we played split screen like you would, for example, back in the old days, like a PS2. Before online was really a big deal, you'd play split screen, you just wreck each other, wreck the field, you would race hard. That's what we did. We were so stupid at playing that night, but it was so fun, it didn't matter. I'm sorry for hitting my mic. I just miss those days. And I can't remember, but I think if I win this, there's a burnout. I can't remember if this is in this game or Heat 3, but I think Walton has it. I know Heat 3 has it, but I think this one has it. But yeah, I mean, Heat 2 is a simple game. Nothing amazing, just simple. I don't know if I'm going to win. Truex is coming through here quick. God, there. He's going to be like real life. He's going to win at Homestead. Johnson slow him up. But a few things that didn't get added were like track map, and you can't do 360. I got loose off the corner. I win at Homestead. This is not my victory anthem, but I like it. I set my record. Nice. Speed points are still in the game. This is what was added, not burnouts. You had celebrations. And as you can hear, the audio is not good. Oh my. And also you have like the driver standing by the car. And you had the Monster Energy girl, apparently. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for Heat 2. Let's get into Heat 3. Alright. So, Heat 3. I know you're wondering why all these logos are blacked out. Well, the game is messed up. I don't know what's wrong with it. It won't let you play anymore for some reason. I know servers are still up because I didn't mention it in Heat 2, but the servers were still up and people were playing online at the day of recording. I found that awesome. But I didn't mention it. I'm sorry about that. Esports is online, just so you know. I done all the challenges in this game. I done 7 challenges in Heat 2. I also forgot to mention that. And all you're able to do is see that, like, all you're able to do is quick race. And I'm pretty sure it's Charlotte. So, let's hop into our quick race and just compare the games. So, this is one of the new features they added in to Heat 3. They had like the pre-race update. In this game it's sponsored by Oxalta. So, yeah. In this game all the Hendrick DLCs were free. Like most of them. There's a few that were, but most Hendrick DLCs came free. All playoff cars I'm pretty sure were free too. It was this one or Heat 2 that did that. I'm pretty sure it was this one. But yeah. This game, I don't have much to say for it. Like, it was a good game. Like, it was a big step up from Heat 2, and they also added the Dirt series. Which, if I was able, I probably would have played it instead of this, but I'm not able, so. But it did add that. This is the first game that had esports as we whammed the wall. Yikes. Trying to get back onto the field. There we go. And now we're back onto the pavement. Anyhow, this is the first game that had esports. This is where like the Pro League started. So yeah. And if you don't know, my favorite esports driver is probably Sloppy Joe, mainly because he's the only one I know. I watched him and before that, and I just picked him as my favorite. But this game, the community was just not there for it until very late in the game, like right before Heat 4 came out, which was weird. Like, it was like we were in rally mode for Heat 4, and then the steam died. But anyhow, this game, unlike Heat 2, I never played online. My buddies I would play online with disappeared. Lorengo 3 got a PC, stopped playing PS4 pretty much. He started focusing on YouTube. Good choice on him. This is before he became the custom diecast guy. He was just the diecast review guy. But he quit playing PS4 for the most part. Didn't play much Heat 3 at all. I think I played it with him like twice, maybe 3 times. But yeah, like, he didn't play it much. So, and Ethan F1 or NASCAR Lover Gaming, I don't know what he's called on YouTube. I know what he's called on Instagram. We're gonna spin again. I think it's Ethan F1, but he's never played Heat 3 like he just couldn't. So I played mostly career mode, and I had over 20 seasons played of career mode. I lost all that just for this video. I had to delete all of it because the servers are, the game's messed up. I don't know what it is, but just to get this video out, I deleted everything. Wasn't worth it, but anyhow, like this game was promising. I mean, it had stuff, but the graphics, they were a step up from Heat 2. It was HD now, but still wasn't great. The sounds are still not amazing. They're a little bit better. Well, actually, a lot better than Heat 2, but they're still not amazing. But this game had good run, the game, but just died out really quick. And I think a lot of people at that time will say it, because it's true. This was during the big Fortnite craze. Fortnite was it still is the biggest game in the world. but it was bigger than ever at that time the game came out. So, I mean, I was playing that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I did get platinum on this game. I got platinum trophy, so I got everything. So I achieved everything on the game, and yeah. So I put my fair share of time into the game, but I played mostly Fortnite during its reign. Unlike Heat 4, I've played a lot of Heat 4, probably too much Heat 4. As Reagan decides, oh, there's LaJoy, he's in the 72. Big wreck. Holy cow, what a wreck! This was the first time there was AI crashes in a NASCAR Heat game. Oh yeah, by the way, 360 view is added. Wow, that scared the daylights out of me. I'm scared. And the Wild Wrangler is now on. I'm going to hit the curb. I'm going to go sideways. But that's going to be it for Heat 3. This is the first game of the Burnout. I'm not going to get to show it off, but there was Burnouts added in this game, so hope you enjoyed this part. We're going to move to Heat 4 now. I don't miss this game, and it's been torture getting this part of the video out. Alright, now this is the game where 704 Games took a step up, in my opinion, in terms of everything across the board. Physics, graphics, sounds, everything was a big change. Obviously they kept most of the things the same in terms of like modes and stuff and series, like everything's the same, like online same, challenges, they continued esports. I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon. Championship mode still here. There was a better custom garage. Like now you can have all four. Every number in 3 different fonts for every number, and 4 for 4 of the numbers. Like 36, you could have 4 fonts. But you could do that for any series, and you have more templates. But like a lot of people like the custom in this game. But it's not a paint booth. I'm sorry, I don't like the paint booth because I'm not good with the paint booth. Now, if they were to bring in the paint booth, I would hope they leave this form in as well for people who aren't as artistic as other people. Because I'm not good at the actual paint booth. I like this a lot better. I can make my car look decently cool in this, and like paint booth. Like it was bad. It was really bad. Y'all never got to see my NASCAR 15 paint booths. I did complete all the main challenges, and plus that stupid Michael and Net challenge. That was awful. That was really awful. But and I done all these for a video that's now deleted, but I done them. So let's get into our quick race and go from here. Alright, as you can see, they continued the pre-race updates thing. They changed it a little bit, like how it worked. As you can see all 3 at once now, in case you didn't want to watch the whole thing, which we're going to watch it all, because it's a comparison video. And as you can see, all 3 of those drivers had to go to the rear, and I was going to start 20th, but now I start 17th, and just look how much better the graphics are between Heat 3 and Heat 4. It's amazing. The sounds are amazing. I'm going to shut up so you can hear that. See, like the sounds are a lot better in this game, in my opinion, than any other. It's actually like I'd say this is the closest we've gotten so far to real life sounds. Not all the way, I guess, not that close, but it's pretty close. A lot better than the previous 3 Heat games. But this game, the graphics were a lot better. You could actually run stability help off and it not be like it was realistic, and you don't fly past every car. Like AI was better. I mean, this game is what really got me back to playing Heat games primarily. Like, this game is just so fun. I mean, I've played a lot more online this game. I've done videos on the game in the past, They're now deleted, but I've done a few on this game, not counting like the league, which is going to be wrapping up. Actually, by the time this be wrapped up, oh dear, rookie, I guess. But this was honestly my favorite Heat game, and one of my favorite NASCAR games of all time. I know that's an unpopular opinion, because it's missing some stuff, but I like it. That's what matters to me. It's that perfect mix of graphics, physics, and just core fun as we're gonna get loose off the corner. We got way loose off the corner. Wow. But yeah, like, this is honestly one of my favorite NASCAR games. Now it's not like top tier for me, but it was a good game, like, in my opinion. Like, if we're talking about all time, my three favorite NASCAR games are NASCAR Thunder 2004, NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, and NASCAR 06. I know 2005 is up there for most people, but I like 06 more. I don't know why. They always just hit better. But I'd say I'd rank, if we're going S through F, I would rank Heat 4 B, in between B and A. Unpopular opinion, I know. But that's where I'd rank it. And the other ones would be around C or D. Like, compared to this, the other three games just aren't that good. I'd say, I mean, yeah. Like, I don't know what 704 did, but they stepped up with this game and showed that they could actually produce a pretty decent game, in my opinion, compared to the last three. Like, the last three, people still hate them. People are gonna hate whatever you do, no matter what, because that's just how people work. But, like, I think what they did was Heat 3 was so similar to Heat 2 that it gave them time to work on Heat 4, and now look. And that's what they're doing. I know it's the next part of the video, but Heat 5. Heat 5 is so similar to Heat 4, it's giving them time to work on Heat 6, which is on next gen, which needs a lot more work since it's a completely new console and new graphics as a whole. So, as we take the lead at Homestead. That's nice. Also in this game they like added day to night transitions. I thought I'd let y'all hear the engines a little bit more. I know I cut myself off, but I thought I'd let you. Also, somebody was in my door, so. Yep, that's yeah, I don't get silent recordings, so that's just wonderful. But you know what? I mean, I don't know if we're gonna win this. I might have to bump Logano out of the way. How ironic. Me as a Chase Elliott, and there's a Logano, and it's gonna be us battling for the win. So I get a little sideways, and we're gonna bump. Door slam him again. Door slam him again. We'll pull away in the corner. Here we go. We're doing pretty good at the moment, so. And we pick up the win. Now let's do our first burnout, since I didn't get to show it off in Heat 3. I would usually say I'm decent to burnouts, but right now you would not think that, I guess. I'm not creating that much smoke. There we go, we're starting to get it spinning. Yeah. But guys, let's move on to Heat 5. Alright, we got the quick race for Homestead opened up, and as you can see, the pre-race thing has not changed. David Aiken crashed in qualifying. Wow.
We're going green. Almost ready.
As you can see, we got the new camera view, which I love, but I gotta use this camera view real quick for the first lap. Here's how I'll switch. Only 5 laps? Man, the race has got shorter this year. Oh dear. I got a fast car, but boys. Alright, we got the quick race for Homestead opened up, and as you can see, the pre-race thing has not changed. David Aiken crashed in qualifying. Wow.
We're going green. Almost ready.
As you can see, we got the new camera view, which I love, but I gotta use this camera view real quick for the first lap. Here's how I'll switch. Only 5 laps? Man, the race has got shorter this year. Oh dear. I got a fast car, but boy, you're slow.
Stay low, stay low.
Let me try to get to the front.
Stay on the bottom. Inside. Still there. Stay low, stay low. Looking inside now.
I think Logano was going to draft with me, and he changed his mind.
You're all clear
Which is
up
weird to
top.
draft at Homestead, but it does work.
Clear up top. Alright, you're clear.
We here overdrove the corner, but we're making it stick. As Kyle Busch, last year's champion at Homestead, is leading. So we push Logano up to second. Wow.
Bottom looks good.
But yeah, I forgot what I was doing. But this game is basically the same as NASCAR Heat 4. There is not much of a difference at all. Really, there's a couple new camera views, a couple new modes, and some new stuff in the paint booth area deal, but not much new at all. It's basically a carbon copy to a degree. So would I suggest buying this game right away? Absolutely not. Like, if you're a diehard NASCAR fan, yeah, go for it. Like, it's a good game. It's like NASCAR Heat 4 is a good game, so I recommend this one. But for the price I paid for it, no. I paid $70 for the game, so yeah, I would not pay it for this. But in general, this is a good game. So
Flag is in the air.
when it drops in price and is around $30, and if you, I would say get it. Yeah, like it is a good enough game
All the way to the wall.
for that price. Just treat it like you're buying a Madden game, for example. You pay the same price every year for a roster update. And we are going to win at Homestead. Yeah, I didn't have much to say for Heat 5 because there's not much difference I could say from Heat 4. So, there is burnout still, so we'll do our burnout at the least. Let's try to do a better one than we did in Heat 4. Oh, well, we blew the engine. Well, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching the video of the evolution of the NASCAR Heat series. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Heat 5 videos and news. And see you in the next one.